Hi, I'm Andrew with DSS Switch. I'm here to tell you about a new revolutionary way to power your mini-split air conditioning systems during power outages. What most people don't really understand is how efficient mini-splits really are. A 1-ton unit running on 120 volt only draws 3 to 4 amps on normal use. The larger multi-zone units are also incredibly efficient. So, they're very easy to run on almost any generator, depending on your unit, 110 volt or 240 volt, respectively. So, we're going to tell you about these disconnect switches one by one, their features and benefits. Please join us. This is a 15 amp DSS disconnect standby switch. First and foremost, this is a disconnect switch. The off position is your disconnect switch so you can safely work on the unit. After installation, you hook it up to the panel, to the house power. The green light will become illuminated. At that point, engage and leave. Hurricane comes, forest fire, whatever natural disaster, knocks the power out, the green light is no longer illuminated. Turn to the off position. Start your generator, plug it into the inlet. The red light, the generator indicator light, will become illuminated. Now you're hot and you could run your air conditioning on the disconnect, standby switch, and generator. The disaster comes to an end, utilities power is back on, the green light becomes illuminated. Both lights can be eliminated. This is a double pole, double throw, 3-position switch. Cut the generator, pull the plug, engage back to FPL power. This is constructed of all stainless steel, aluminum, and plastic. This is a NEMA rated wall and use weatherproof enclosure, aluminum gang box, and stainless steel hardware. We use a 3/4 inch on all of our gang boxes, but the 15 amp only uses 14 gauge wire for the 110 volt version. So we include these 2 reducers to step down to 1/2 inch conduit, 1/2 inch liquid tight, which is handy. Also, a surge protector can be installed on the top and wired into the back of the switch, and there will be wires to do so. Same concept as our 15 amp switch that we just went over is our 25 amp switch. Now the 15 amp switch uses 14 gauge wire. When we go up to the 25 amp, we go to 10 gauge wire. Again, this is a 3-foot whip, either to the AC or to the panel. This cannot be piggybacked into any socket. It has to be run directly to the panel. Your 240 inlet for hooking up to generators with 240 volt power. Same concept as the 15 amp. You have your disconnect switch, middle position. After you install it, the green light will be illuminated. This is your utility powers coming in. You close it up, you leave. Your natural disaster comes, the green light, utility powers, is not on. Engage to off. Start up your generator. Plug it into the inlet. The red light will flicker a little bit, get that dirty power out of the generator. Engage the generator power. Now you're running. So, the 15 amp will do 9,000, 12,000 BTU, but the 25 amp will do single and multi-zone up to 3 tons, maybe 3.5 tons, depending on the brand. Again, like the 15 amp unit, all stainless steel hardware, NEMA rated wall and use weatherproof cover, aluminum gang box, 1/2 inch punch outs here for your liquid tight conduit. Your middle position is your disconnect. Again, first and foremost, these switches are a disconnect. Similar to the 15 amp and the 25 amp, we also have a 30 amp disconnect standby switch for the use of the larger single and multi-zone units. This switch, unlike the other toggles, uses a Hubble wet location certified 30 amp toggle. Again, same concept, has the whip either to the AC or to the power. After connection, utility power on. Leave. Whatever disaster hits, whether it be a forest fire, earthquake, hurricane, you name it. Come back, put it in your disconnect position, start up your generator, plug the generator into the inlet, engage down. Now your red light will be eliminated. If the utilities power comes back on, green light is now eliminated and the red light's eliminated. Cut the generator, put it to off, engage to your utilities power. One nice feature about all of these switches, it has a lockout, which is required by code in many areas. Again, this is a wall in use, NEMA rated, plastic cover, aluminum box, easy mounting ears, pre-wired whip, all stainless steel on the faceplate and hardware. Everything is UL NEMA rated. Each DSS switch is enclosed in an 8x8 white barcoded box and weighs about 5 pounds. Also included in the box, simple wiring diagrams for the installer and spec sheet with all the UL NEMA rated components for pulling permits. Now that we've spoken about all three DSS disconnect standby switches, the 15 amp, the 25 amp, and the 30 amp, let's talk about some real life applications. Let's say you're a contractor bidding against a formidable contractor for a multi-zone installation. You're pretty close in price. You tell the customer, I'm going to make yours generator ready. That may be the tipping scale for the sale. Another great opportunity, zero lot line. Let's say customer zero lot line can't have a whole house generator. They have one of these switches for their mini split system. They can roll a generator around and run the AC system during power outages. Add-on sales. Let's say they're installing a unitary system or repairing a unitary system. They could offer a mini split system for the bedroom with one of these switches, a 1-ton unit on the 110 volt system. Very easy, any generator could power it. So there are many applications for the switches. For more information on the disconnect switches, please go to www.dsswitch.com, and for purchasing the switch, www.marketair.com. Thank you.